wondering what you got for me. Egyptian cotton, it's out to be my lady only. I'm wondering what you got for me. Egyptian cotton, it's out to be my lady only.
What's up, Infobon? It's Freddy. A big heartfelt Dziękuję bardzo to our tens of viewers that have launched us into the top 10 YouTube sports card investing shows. Hosted by a Polish-American girl dad. Today we're gonna tappity tap 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 on the nuclear button topic that is modern sports card grading.
Please, do not press the button.
Am I a masochist who enjoys rage shouting in my comments?
No, 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 hell no, 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 I refuse, no.
Then why?
I don't know.
You know why. The entire market is based on grading.
Really?
Inaccurate third-party grading is the only viable way to efficiently and effectively commodify the hobby.
I mean, really?
Can you imagine if we had to agree on the condition of every single card before we bought or sold it?
Hi, me Momo Tim Heidecker, and welcome to Discount Prices.
I've got $1.99.
I've got $7.99.
I've got $16.99.
Cheap prices.
14,
$11, $2.49. 3.
But there is a small twist. We're not talking about the card grades today. Instead, we're going to focus specifically on auto grades and attempt to quantify their singular effect on pricing. Shall we examine the impact auto grades have on pricing? Yes, we shall. A few caveats to frame our chat before we begin. I'm Big Four grading company agnostic. I own cards from PSA, BGS, SGC, and CSG, and I think they all grade similarly and accurately except for a few outliers. In order to isolate the singular impact an auto grade has on the sales price, I had to find the same card, graded by the same company, with the same card grade but different auto grade, sold within 2 weeks of each other. Given the dearth of PSA, SGC, and CSG cards with an auto grade, I had to focus this experiment on BGS slabs only.
Move this man!
Further complicated samples was finding BGS slabs that had similar subgrades with differing auto grades, since a True Gem or True Gem Plus sales price can differ greatly from a Min Gem.
Does that mean really?
That being said, this exercise is far from perfect with limited data points, so our findings are guidelines and not meant to be commandments.
Really?
With that out of the way, let's jump in with our first card that fits our exacting criteria. The 2009 Bowman Sterling Mike Trout Auto. A Min Gem with a 9 auto sold for $1,783.88 on July 16th. A Min Gem with a 10 auto sold for $22.73 a day later. A $489.12 difference, 27% more for the 10 than the 9.
Well, a very, very heavy debatation tonight. We had a very Darrison, but let's go to Terrace and look for the head of the pit.
What do you think? Can you tell the difference? To me, there's not much of one. I think I prefer the placement of the 9 auto actually better. Next up is the 2011 Bowman Prospects Bryce Harper Auto. A Min Gem with a 10 centering and a 9 auto sold for $363.77 on June 5th. A Min Gem with a 10 surface and a 10 auto sold for $400 on the 14th. That's a difference of $36.23, 10% more for the 10 auto versus the 9. Again, I can't tell the difference between the 9 and the 10 auto. It's too close to call. Maybe the 9th grader got a speeding ticket on the way to work that day.
Okay, sir. Sir, because you were speeding and you were texting.
Next, we'll take a look at the 2013 Bowman Chrome Aaron Judge auto. A Min Gem with a 9 auto went for $1,242 on August 2nd.
To math.
The day before, a Min Gem with a 10 auto went for $1,499.99. A $257.99 difference.
I think I did it again.
To math.
21% more was paid for the 10 over the 9, even though they look the same again. Maybe there's a little streak in the last initial of the 9. And finally, we'll take a look at the 2018 Bowman Chrome Ronald Acuna auto. A single grade 9.5 with a 9 auto sold for $406 on July 12th. 3 days later, another single grade BGS 9.5 with a 10 auto sold for $450. $44 or 11% difference between the 9 and the 10 autos. The Rush Doctor style of Acuna's handwriting makes most of his autos look like a 9 to me, but these look too similar to have a different grade in my opinion. So that's 4 almost identical cards, save for the different auto grade, and the 9 autos ended up selling for anywhere between 10 and 27% less. But is there enough of a difference between the autos to warrant this price gap? In my opinion, unless the auto is really ridiculously streaky or faint, we shouldn't be grading autos unless there's a stark difference in quality. Something that's actually worth an additional 10 to 27%.
You're not gonna hate man.
Speaking of noticeable differences, let's play a game.
Love to.
I'm going to show you 12 Patrick Mahomes 2017 rookie autos. 10 have 10 auto grades, 2 have 9 auto grades. Can you pick out the 2 9s? Let's start with the Prism Blue Wave. No streaks, no noticeable breaks. I'm guessing it's a 10. Moving on to the Cracked Ice Ticket, we have some streaks, and this could be a potential 9. The Draft Class looks like a standard 2017 Patty Ice auto, but this draft day seems a bit rough. The P actually looks like a D. There also appears to be some smudging in the bottom of the K and the M. This is the most definite 9 candidate in my opinion. The Flawless looks like a standard 10, unless it gets dinged for the letters in his last name, climbing up and to the right. The National Treasures appears to be a standard 10, except for the break in the P. Moving on to the 2017 Select, I think it's another standard 10 auto, except maybe for the open A in his first name. Probably not enough to drop it to a 9 though. The green scopes look similar, although like the draft day, the first P looks more like a D. The second Prism Blue Wave is almost identical to the first Blue Wave, save for the cross of the T running into the IC. I'm guessing they didn't deduct a grade for that. And finally, the Phoenix and the Origins definitely look more like 10s than 9s, with no streaks or distinguishing flaws. So which 2 Mahomes autos got the 9? Don't cheat, write yours down.
God, the pressure! I can't take it! Can't take it! I can't do it!
Due to the streakiness of the Cracked Ice auto and the overall craptacularness of the Draft Day auto, I think these were the 2 9s in the group. But I was only right about 1 out of the 2. Without further ado, the 2 9 auto grades were the first Prism Blue Wave auto and the Cracked Ice auto. Given how the rest of the autos were graded, there is no doubt that the Prism Blue Wave should be a 10 auto as well. I know, I can hear you. Grading is subjective, everyone overgrades and undergrades. But these subjective decisions are treated as market gospel, and obvious blunders cost collectors and investors 10 to 27%, which is a lot of scratch, especially in a recession.
Really? Really?
Really?
Really?
Grading autos isn't quantum physics.
No, it's not!
Let's do better. Or stop grading autos altogether that aren't noticeably deficient. What are your thoughts on auto grading?
It doesn't matter what you think!
As always, I'm Freddie, and you're welcome.